Hello, Bucs fans. Welcome back to the channel. We got a fun one today for you guys. We're going to dive into the undrafted free agents by the Buccaneers, and we're looking at offensive tackle Benjamin Chukwuma out of Georgia State. He's a really fun prospect to watch on film, and we're going to start here with the running game. He's a player that just started playing in 2020, so he's very raw as far as ability, but you can see the upside, the movement skills, and the ability to play the position is definitely there. He just needs some refinement. But in the running game, again, he does a good job of getting onto his block. He just needs some, more, I guess, technical things to work on as far as like leg drive and moving guys out of the way. But when he locks on, he can, get movement there as you see going downhill and create movement that way.
Yeah, I mean, so a lot of these guys, when they get drafted, you're wanting the least amount of risk possible. So big schools against great competition. We're talking small schools, small competition. He's a big athlete, yes, but you're not gonna bet the house on this guy, right? But when you look at his film, it's kind of hard not to knock or not to notice how athletic he is for his size, the length he has, the push, the power he has. But again, it's smaller school of guys. And guys like that need to be showing consistent play for years to even get named in the draft, right? There's a guy that has the tools, and then he's going against a first round pick right here in Mike Green, which we've done a film study on before. And he actually fared extremely well against him, didn't allow a sack, and then showing his power against guys like this, getting him out of the damn way, a man mover. You can't knock that. And you notice that immediately on tape. The guy has tools and you can use. So this is an undrafted guy that they're looking at as a potential of someone you can learn and grow and hopefully keep on your practice squad because this guy's tossing Mike Green aside here. Leverage, strength, throw down. There's the running play going to that side. So there are a lot of things to work with this guy. He's got great movement skills, as you can see him here, get out and move in motion. Tell me, back in the day, Donovan Smith, is he moving like this? Downhill? Yes, he's not really blocking people, but he's 300 something pounds, 6'5", getting after it. No DB wants this, right? Getting downhill. Look, he's sidestepping him, giving the outside. What DB does this, right? It's because you're scared about getting killed by 6'5", 320 coming at you. So the movement skills are there, the ability's there. It's lessening your risk by teaching them the technique because, like you said, he didn't necessarily play until 2023.
Yeah, you're right on it. And now we're going to see him in pass pro, where I think he's a little bit better in that aspect of his game. Again, going up against Mike Green, who was a first round talent, ended up going in the second round to the Baltimore Ravens. But when you look at him, his ability to just the moving of the foot, the footwork, I think is there. There's some technical things that he's going to have to develop, like we talked about in the run game, but you can see his ability to use his hands, use his size to his advantage.
Yeah, a lot of it's like, are you letting the guy push you out of the way? Are you able to bring your legs back to absorb contact, right? Hand placement, a lot of these things. His actual sets are pretty fluid. Like as you watch his footwork as he's dropping back to run with the edge rusher, it looks pretty fluid and sound. It's more hand placement here. Are we leaning too much forward? Are we able to, like I was saying, push our hips back to absorb that contact and continue through the arc? Some of these reps, he looks very, very good. And then, like, yeah, some of these are like, oh, that's holding. You can get holding in every play, guys. Okay. But it's more, are you consistently doing something well? And here again, watch moving the legs with the arms, with the upper half. He's not over leaning, where when this guy chops his arms down, he falls, he stays with it. So he's got hip mobility, like just light on his feet. He's not heavy footed like some tackles are. He's not just overweight on their upper half. Like he's got a lot of things to use, and it just shows like over and over. Like look at the the consistent footwork to the side, knowing okay if this guy comes in, if there's a stunt, I need to be there too. So some of this is sound, and then not reaching too much where he gets knocked off. So the long arms are there. A lot of things I like on tape with him.
Right, for sure. So yeah, Chokuma, I mean, he just has that upside to his game, and I think that's why the Buccaneers decided to take a flyer on him. And they're hoping this guy can become, maybe a potential swing tackle, or maybe in the future a replacement for one of their starting tackles that they have now if someone gets hurt. But yeah, I mean, he has the upside. You watch him here again, the ability to move. Now, this one he does get beat inside. Sometimes a little overcommitment here. He's overcommitting to the outside move, and then the spin back outside his feet kind of get intertwined with him, and then he loses balance. So there's some things to work on for sure as he gets into the next level here.
Again, that's why he's undrafted, right? Understanding where the arc is, where you can just let the guy keep running out of the play, or where you need to stay in phase. And a lot of the thing is he has ability. It's just more refining it to play within the team aspect of it, not just be so inclined and thinking I've literally got to block this guy all the way through like to the other field goal post. No, like understand what the play is happening behind you, and all that comes with reps. Like where is the quarterback going to be if I'm holding this block that long, right? And then he's going to have another wrinkle if he's playing in a quarterback mobile offense. My guy could be still holding the ball. I may have to continue blocking, right? So this one I like a lot with him absorbing contact. Yeah, maybe he should have driven the guy up more so he doesn't get driven back so far, and his feet are still maintained there. I mean, some of these things you're looking for what the potential is, and that's what Jason Light is. And he usually drafts well with offensive linemen that are like technically sound. This guy's a whole opposite. He's just like a raw piece of muscle that how can we use him, right? And like you
Mhm.
said, swing tackle eventual, hopefully. But let's see what he looks like in preseason.
Yeah, for sure. Again, he'll be just one to definitely keep your eyes on as we move forward, throughout the offseason and the preseason. But his ability to react and movement skills is definitely there, change your direction. It's all in place. And I just like how he's very aggressive with his hands. He knows what to do with them for the most part, and really does a good job of setting things up for his block. And, here again, gets pushed back a little bit, so there's some inconsistencies, to work on. Again, I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to re-anchor this guy, just doesn't get enough force up on Mike Green. So a good rep there from the defender, just couldn't find his anchor there to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a gradual thing, right? It's not like they risked anything, like I was saying in the beginning. You didn't draft him high. This is an undrafted guy. They're looking at tools that we can eventually mold into something. And like we're showing you on tape. There's even some where he gives a little fake jab to throw his hands. The defender reaches, and ends up re-anchoring and going with the block. Like he drove a lot of guys out of the play in his film, and that's telling for small school. Like right here, like I was saying, watch him throw his hands early as like a jab. The guy reaches for that arm, thinking, okay, he's gonna long arm me. Nope. Then he re-anchors here. Like that's cool stuff and stuff where that's a down the line of learning offensive line work you do, and that's where you're getting fancy, not just thinking, "Oh, I have to get my hand placement proper." This is more faking it and thinking while you're playing. So that's actually cool to see like that.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, you can definitely, I mean, you can see the potential here with him and the ability to, use those long arms to his advantage. And sometimes, even if he gets beat initially, those long arms can help him in his recovery, as you saw there, the ability to readjust. And then again, here, just finding a way to anchor a little bit, maybe not give up as much ground as you see here. It kind of gets driven back into the quarterback, so that just comes with reps and material, playing game, playing experience. I think that is going to help him overall. But yeah, a lot of fun to watch.
Like I was saying, consistent footwork. Look at the balance of him getting back there. And this is a guy that's a lot lighter than him, probably a speed rusher. He gets to the point. Yeah, speed to power gets turned into it, but he doesn't necessarily make the play. Quarterbacks, I don't know how far back in the pocket, too. So I'm not necessarily going to say that's his fault. So I
Right.
just like the footwork on that one. That's a great pass rep to me.
Yeah, for sure. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. Let us know what you think of offensive tackle Benjamin Chukwuma out of Georgia State. A lot of fun to watch his tape, and I'm sure we'll have more film studies of him as we get closer to the season, and obviously in preseason should be a lot of fun. So let us know what you guys think. And with that said, until the next one.